I'm Elaine.
And I'm Rachel.
And welcome to
Legs Out.
And Away We Go. This is the podcast where we tell you about Formula One our way. The races, the cars, the drivers. We are obsessed.
And here's the way you should be too.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Elaine.
We're back.
We're back. 2026. Here we are.
We're in Rachel's house now because apparently my house is a dead hole.
I would not say that about your home. Your home is a beautiful, warm place. Now, East Austin Internet does not agree with Legs Out and Away We Go podcasting. But we will see if Northwest Austin does, and or our recording platform, who knows. But just know that we love talking to you guys so much that we are persevering. We're going uphill. We said we care about this.
I'm going to try really hard not to insult the platform we use because we may need to use them at some point. But they are cramping my vibes sometimes.
As usual with us. Technology, both winsome and...
Yeah. Okay, so how was your holiday season?
Oh my gosh. It was snowy. It was beautiful. I snowshoed. I skied. I just was like thinking about the cardio the F1 drivers do. I was like, I'm building my endurance because we also, I'll jump slightly ahead. We had a heck of a festival this weekend, which we'll get to in just a second. But how were your holidays?
Oh, arduous.
Arduous.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it and be like, oh, it was fine, you know. It's too much. It's just too much all in once, and we try to please all the people that we shouldn't, that don't matter, or that, you know, what is that saying? Mean what you matter doesn't mind what you matter, because what matters don't.
Elaine,
I am breaking.
We lost her. The holidays broke her.
I mean, for real though. We did have an epic party on New Year's Eve, and it was wonderful, and all of that was fabulous. But yeah, it's just one long exhausting run of like, how can I keep my body going and still dance while not dancing?
Yes.
And
That's always
drinking.
a trick for, oh yes, that too. That's always a trick for us. I don't think either of us rest well. And I think that's something many athletes can relate to, is we derive so much pleasure, but also just like life existence from what we do. So the idea of being still is difficult.
Wait, I got it. Those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind.
Oh, see, that's lovely.
Isn't that nice?
I'm going to be honest, never could have gotten that from I was like, mind over matter? Maybe.
It's similar, but it's, yeah. It's just the idea of
I love
like,
that.
yeah, those who like mind what you're doing, they probably don't really matter. But those who matter don't mind.
Yeah.
And they're happy for you. And like, ain't that family, folks? Ain't that
I
how
hope
it
they
goes?
can bring that energy, everyone, into 2026. I'm not a big resolution person, but I like the idea that we can gather these ideas and sprinkle them over the year.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I completely interrupted you.
That's okay.
To regather my thought.
Well, we needed to know, that was the mystery.
Yeah.
That was the mystery of this episode, and
Yes.
we solved it right off the bat. Good job. We did it.
Love
Done. See you next week.
Bye.
Just kidding. We were talking a little bit about rest and cardio, which are things we're going to touch on in a little while, because we have a little update to one of our favorite series, which is the Winter Training Series. But it was relevant to us because we have this weird time that we're supposed to be doing other things other than dance. What is that? And seeing other people. But then also we had a festival that one of our dear, dear friends runs here in Texas. And that was January, 10th, 11th, 12th?
Yes, in Waco. It's called the 254 Festival. It was so fun. And for those of you who are like, what's going on in Waco? Waco's actually quite charming.
Waco is quite cute.
Yeah, it's, you know, I mean, half of it's been fixer-uppered. Half of it is like going through fixer-uppering.
Yeah, Chip and Joanna really just stamped their authority all over the place over there.
Yeah. But also like cute little business. I would just highly recommend it. And they have a beautiful theater there at McLennan College, Community College.
Community College, yes.
And so that's where the festival was. And we had a blast.
Yes, we did. And we went from not really dancing to like full throttle, go. know.
And this is why you are supposed to train
Yeah.
in the off season, because our bodies were like, WTF, mate, what are we doing? What's happening?
Yeah, but we got to share a duet together, which I made several years ago at like the very beginning of my car obsession. Like Formula One was just introducing itself to my life. And so I was like, what am I going to make a dance about? And I was listening to a tech episode and they were talking about electrical coils within engines. And I was like, I'm going to look into that. Now, returning to that, I Googled like electrical coils cars so I could get a little more knowledge now that I know a little bit more. And nowhere said anything about anything. And I was like, cool. I made something completely ignorantly. But it is a factor. It's just not a huge function in engines. But we made a dance loosely inspired by that engineering concept of sending electricity between these two coils. And we had a lot of fun making F1 references while we were rehearsing this duet and then got to present it at this festival this weekend.
Wait, you said nowhere said anything about anything. And I feel like that's what we should call the duet.
Hilarious. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you had an idea. You didn't know. No one knew what you knew. And now there's a dance.
That's the title of this episode. Nowhere said anything about anything. No, it was such an honor to dance with you. This piece was challenging, technically, mentally, but it was a blast because we had the concepts together and we were like, I was like, oh, this is like the FIA. This is like when you put it in gear. And it was very fun. Thank you.
Yeah, it was great to share that with you.
Yay.
And now I feel like now that January is happening, we're like kicking ourselves into gear. Like Formula One is slowly waking up.
Oh, also this is January, which comprises usually of 87 days.
Correct.
It feels like it's going rather fast for me, which I love.
87.
It's happening and it's progressing. It doesn't feel like it's stalling out and we're like trudging through the drudgery. Also, the weather is relatively mild here, so I'm sure that helps. But it's almost halfway through January already.
Yeah.
Bless.
We're going to see livery reveals this week.
I cannot wait.
Now, we do start with Red Bull, who never do anything different ever. So we will see.
You don't know. You don't know that.
V-Carb, I need you guys to bring the energy. They did release their new merch, and it feels too cool for me.
Timeless. Elegant, understated.
No,
Boss.
there was a lot of baggy pants, and I was like, well...
Yeah.
There was some pockets and apparently places that's for it, like right here up by your collarbones. And I saw a comment like, why? This is on my steak one as well. Why is there a zipper pouch up here? And someone commented and said, is for your paddock pass. So you can tuck your little lanyard into a little pocket. That is like...
I'm dead.
Top tier elitism right there. Holy cow. They thought of everything.
For the people who can afford paddock passes. Wow. Just enjoy your little Gucci covered paddock pass right there above your collarbone.
By your collarbone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it was good though, but we'll see if anyone brings anything different. Now, Audi, kind of just by benefit of being new-ish, are different.
Wait, can we like follow this train right into our newsroom segment?
Yes.
Because I heard on Instagram a news clip or just a clip in general of the car running the track. And I was like, oh, sweet booty. That sounds delicious. We've gone, like 3 weeks without hearing an engine. And I'm
Pretty
like,
much. I've been in withdrawals. Yes. And it chills at my spine.
Yes, it's so good.
I will say, I don't think I think I had a little bit of dreams that it would be a little throatier. Now, of course, you can raise your eyebrows at that one.
That's what she said. So sorry.
There's no reason it was going to be. In fact, they've almost like decreased some of the power in the engine because it's like supposed to be a 50-50 rate between the electric power and the like normal engine that we're used to in an F1 car. So that does not equate to... It's going to sound more like a V10, but in my heart of hearts, I was hoping it would sound a little bit more like a V10. And so I was delighted to hear cars on track, but I was also like, okay, I need to hear all 22 of them and then I'll be pleased. All of them on track at the same time.
Rachel, you can't give her anything part way. You must give Rachel full throttle.
Yeah,
literally.
I need whole milk, full fat yogurt.
Delicious, nutritious,
creamy,
lots of protein.
Yeah,
creamy.
Yeah, there you go.
What more do you want?
That's what I want from the Audi R26. And
why can you not be more like a yogurt?
Yeah, a nice full fat ice cream. That's what I want. But to yank us back on track, away from our other favorite track, food.
Ice cream.
Yes, ice cream. Exactly. Is that Audi were the first team to perform their shakedown this season?
Shakedown, 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 down, down, down.
Ooh, that was good. Do you know what a shakedown is?
No idea.
Well, I didn't really, I was like, I knew it as like a context clue word, but I was like, I should probably figure out exactly what it is. So shakedown, the teams are allocated 2 days per season in which they're able to run 200 kilometers or for us about 125 miles. And this is all to test, hey, does your car work? This is not about how fast you're going. It's not a performance thing. It's very much a functionality thing. Some teams refer to this as like filming days. So they're basically allowed to take it out of concept and be like, does the car break down within the first lap? No? Excellent. Great. We did it.
We're doing great.
Yeah. And apparently the Audi didn't break down. This is not that many laps, of course, so it's not representative of like what the Barcelona testing is going to be. It's not near as comprehensive, but new team, new power unit, and they didn't break down on the side of the road.
Is this the bar now?
Apparently. I mean, remember, I'm a Ferrari fan, so.
then yes, this is the bar.
But the team called it a success.
Funny you should mention that because I did hear that a little birdie from inside the Ferrari compound did say that there was slight chaos.
Lovely. We love that. Am I shocked? No. New year, same me. Great.
New year, same me, same Ferrari.
Yeah. I will have to say, speaking of birdies, okay, so we're not going to have any media in testing in Barcelona. And of course, these shakedowns are kind of supposed to be a little bit secret. It's supposed to be just like the teams doing their thing. Now, rabid F1 fans are everywhere. If they were anywhere close to me, I would also be running to the circuit and trying to take clandestine videos.
100.
But remember that when you see these leaked images, some of them are really blurry because they're from really far away. And if it looks like a really sharp, pristine car, it's probably AI. It's probably a fake. Be careful. Don't get fooled. Check the details. If there's any like detailed signage in the back, make sure it's not gibberish because there's one that was like going around the internet that was 100% AI.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So keep your wits about you, people.
This is also a PSA for how dangerous AI is.
Oh, boy. Yeah. It's a tool that should be used with intelligence.
Or not at all, because we're supposed to be the intelligent beings.
Yeah, that's a whole long thing. I mean, it's like
Melting.
AWS. Oh, yeah.
Melting.
You got my Salvador Dali back there.
Love this is a mood. She's like, this isn't F1 related. And I was like, sorry, that was my White Lotus voice again.
I finally know who Piper is.
I like Piper. You don't want Salvador Dali behind you. I do.
And Elaine was like, no, keep it, keep it.
I love everything is melting.
Yes.
Everything is.
Yeah.
Once again, MBS is reelected to the FIA. Oh, melting.
Wicked Witch of the West.
Society.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fun.
Well, I have a little news. That's,
yeah.
No, I don't want to say it's like, yay, but it could be.
Okay.
And the news is that I saw this morning, Jack Doohan has been formally and cooperatively released from his Alpine training program post. As we all know, he left the training program, he graduated from it, and gained that second seat at Alpine with Pierre Gasly for approximately 2.3 races. And then they brought back my Pinto boy, Franco Colapinto. I hold no ill will toward Pinto Bean. But I do feel like Doohan was a little shafted. And so good for you, Doohan. Get the hell out of there. Like get out of that program that is going to hold you there and not bump you anywhere. And he, of course, said this was to increase his chances of getting somewhere else, actually being able to get on track. Do it.
Do you think he's going to be... Yeah. Do you think we're going to see him in F1 again? Or do we think this is going to be like a Formula E, an IMSA, WEC, Le Mans? I'm just naming series at this point.
Keep going.
Do you think we're going to see him Oh, could we see him in IndyCar? That could be fun. No.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. But I do hope that for him, actually. Like, I hope the best for him. If this isn't Formula One for him, I want him racing somewhere else. I want him to still be able to be in a single seat car, racing the hell out of that car. Like, get
in
the
his
best
blood,
chances.
literally. Well, I guess single seater isn't because his dad was a motorcycle rider, but like racing is in his blood. We need that man on track.
Yes. And again, we've talked about this so many times. He was not given a fair shakedown.
Nope. Release your inhibition, feel the rain on your skin. That's what I say to Jack. Go, do it. This is what happens when we take a few weeks off. Apparently, I'm like, it's now karaoke time.
When your team cannot support you, you must to leave your team. Yeah.
You took it one step farther. You gave new lyrics. Incredible.
It's the only way to do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Okay,
Who
we're done. Is doing it is that GP was looking like for a second he was going to go to Aston Martin. And we had just made a joke about, oh, it's fine. GP and Max are never going to be separated. And then the very next day I saw some news that it was being teased that GP could be getting a senior position at Aston Martin. It has now been confirmed that that was either hogwash or just not to be happening yet. And that GP is staying. So Max and GP are going to remain our married couple of 2026.
Listen, I love the way they bicker. I love the way they fight. Yeah, how long have they been together?
That's actually a great question. Max fan? I don't know.
Elevator music. Okay, we're back. GP and Max have been partners since Verstappen joined Red Bull Racing in 2016.
Wowza.
So nearly a decade. I bet they have their faces tattooed on each other's butts. As they should. Yeah, that's a married couple right there. If you know, you know. But they care enough to fight it out, which is important. Conflict resolution. This is what I'm learning as a parent. Conflict resolution is important. So for the meat of this episode, Rachel is going to tell me a story, and then I am going to tell Rachel a story.
Yeah.
What is your story
It's
about?
like little story time. I'm going to share my story, which is a little add-on to our favorite topic of driver training. We have a full episode called How to Train Your Driver, an F1 deep dive that we'll pin to this episode. And you can go back and listen to like why, how many core exercises they do. Like there's a lot of meat in there if you want to really get to know what they're doing to train and why it matters.
Yes.
Now, I feel like there's still this misconception that F1 drivers or drivers in general are not athletes. And the more we learn about this, the more we're like, who in what state of mind cannot appreciate the level to which they have to be so fit. And one of the things that is like a universally understood level of fitness is the VO2 Max test. That's literally, like Harvard calls it, the fitness test. It is a baseline for athletes to measure how fit they are. An Olympic athlete, Michael Phelps, his is roughly 76.
Oh.
An F1 driver is usually between 60 and 80 on the VO2 Max scale.
Wow.
So they are literally on par with Olympians on average. And so I could just end that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That is the argument. Yep. They are fit.
Yes.
They are incredibly fit. They are athletes. But this is like the season where we start to see a lot of the drivers sharing. This is what I've been up to. A lot of them are cross country skiing. A lot of them are in the gym, and you often see this like weird oxygen mask on their face. And we kind of touched on this last time, but didn't really get to deep dive what the VO2 Max test is. Any guesses?
I mean, it having to do with the output of your oxygen levels.
Correct.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. So this test they're strapped with like a heart rate monitor and a face mask that measures how much oxygen you're taking in and also how much carbon dioxide you're expelling when you're performing anaerobic activity.
Yes.
So they usually pop them on like a standing bike or on what's the little running thing?
The elliptical?
No,
Oh, the
where you just
treadmill.
run a treadmill. Yeah, I've been to a gym, guys. I've done it.
We run all the time,
I-
just not on a treadmill.
Never run. I hate running. But anyway. So they basically pop the drivers on there as a baseline to see where they are at the end of the season so that then their trainer can build upon that baseline of like an energy tank. Yeah. If you really want to get into the science.
Yeah.
This is your oxygen path. Your lungs absorb oxygen. They then transport the oxygen to your red blood cells, and your blood is carried to your muscles and your organs, which means you're able to like power your body. Thank you, Harvard, for breaking that down for a non-science person. So basically, the more effectively you can breathe in oxygen,
Yeah.
the more high powered you are. And
Yes.
so this is why I say they are fit. Ta-da!
This is also the same concept that any fitness instructor touts, I feel like, which is everything is harder when you hold your breath. Do not hold your breath when you are trying to exert any type of physical exertion, energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Breathe.
And this is important for them not only because they're doing a thing that requires agility, but if you're not able to continually breathe in under high pressure situations, then you're putting yourself at like a mental deficit.
Yeah.
And they're having to make these crazy minute decisions all the time when they're battling, when they're cornering. It's just imperative always. And so that's why you see them with their weird little masks on.
Aw. Yeah. Cute, weird little man.
They're cute little weird masks. It's
Yeah.
doing important things.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is interesting. Oh my God. I would love to compare us. Now I want to put one on.
Scared that because here's the thing, dance is most of the time an anaerobic activity. We do really high powered bursts of energy and then we usually are off for a second and then big bursts and then off is the general pattern of like dance. Now I performed a piece this weekend that is basically a 12-minute variation that it is just jumping, it's turning, it's leaping, it's running the entire time. And so those kinds of things I have to train for. I have to bump up my stamina in order to do that. There are a lot of times where I do like a really hard thing for 50 seconds and then I go off stage. And so it is a comparison of not that we're less athletic, but it is a difference in how we train. And so I think my VO2 max number may actually be lower than what I would hope it would be.
Yeah, I feel like it's all about stamina also, like the stamina to just the endurance to keep going. Yes.
Yours is probably
higher
pretty
than
high because you have to talk and do, you lead like bar classes.
That's
and that's
true.
like cardio that you're doing it in front of them and you're also talking at the same time.
Which I love, by the way. Cardio is one of my favorite things. And I know there's a lot of like, don't run. It's bad for your hips. It's bad for your joints and knees. But I do love a runner's high, which I get when I'm teaching a cardio class because you, just like, or any type of like cardio circuit workout. Oh,
I do love a HIIT workout. Those are fun. Those are my favorite things to do.
That like spike of adrenaline that you get at the end when you know you're almost done and it's like, woo! Yeah!
My favorite thing is finding a piece where I'm able to get the runner's high
Yes.
in the middle of the piece. Because then I know, number one, I've been working my butt off. And number two, it's just like you're already enjoying being on stage. That's like a feeling that is in comparison to no other thing.
Yes, it's
and
so
then
gratifying.
you also get that like weird runner's high. It's euphoric.
I
It's
can
amazing.
imagine actually that would be similar to when you're crossing the finish line and when you're podiuming, so to speak, in a Formula One race. Yeah, I love that. Well, thank you.
I do have one update to training.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I got so excited for Charles Leclerc going to Antarctica.
Yeah, what?
And the boat broke. He didn't get to go because a boat broke. For all of your correct. Oh, poor sweet rich boy. But that would have been so cool. And listen, he needs some inspiration. He needs something to fuel him.
We need pictures of him with penguins. He needed to be in Antarctica so that we could see him being
Like a molecule
majestic.
of joy. We're
Yeah.
having a time. It's okay. Training.
2026.
2026
baby.
is going to be an excellent Formula One year.
This is our year.
It's a first year for our only rookie this year. We had so many rookies last year, and this time we've got one. What's his name?
Are you ready for a story about Arvid Lindblad?
Yes, I am.
Oh, All right. Sit back, tuck yourself in, get a little hot chocolate, and let me pull up my notes. All right. Welcome, Arvid. He's set to join Lawson as a member of the Racing Bulls.
Hold on. I just want you guys to know, if you're not watching on video, Elaine, like Vanna White, gestured to the side as if he was going to appear. I guess I could put a photo right there. Sure. Arvid, he's come to Northwest Austin.
That would be so cute.
Welcome.
Come on, don't be shy, Arvid.
Yes.
Come
Sit
here.
under the Salvador Dali.
I'm right. I actually can't even see myself because I'm looking at the notes instead of there you go. Arvid, hey. Arvid, no. Okay, we're back.
Okay, so tell me about our new guest.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. So he's set to join Lawson as a member of the Racing Bulls. He's 18.
What a little baby.
Little bitty babes. And he has been a member of the Red Bull Junior team since 2021. So actually quite a while, 4 years.
Yeah, they're starting to catch him earlier and earlier.
Yes. And he was the youngest winner of Formula 2 last season. I'm back. I tried to say that he was the youngest winner of Formula 2 last season. He didn't. Would you like to know who did win Formula 2?
I would love to. Yes.
Last year, Leonardo Fornaroli.
There we go.
Fornaroli.
Ooh.
There it is. Leonardo Fornaroli.
Ooh.
From Invicta Racing won Formula 2 in 2025.
You got to stay in that accent the entire rest of the episode.
Do you know who won in 2024?
Gabriel Bortoletto.
Yeah. Gabriel Bortoletto.
I made sure no Italian was there, wasn't it? My Duolingo has been like, you've been gone for 67 days. I'm like, I'm coming back to you, I promise.
It's been 87 years. You won't get that reference because you haven't watched Titanic.
I know who she is, though. That's what I'm saying. I've seen all the memes, all the clips. I know everything about it. Pay me like your French girls.
I will, Rachel. Let's do it. Don't tempt me. All right.
Oh, Titanic. She's made it back.
She will never leave us.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving right along, let me tell you a little bit more about him. So he was born in a town called Virginia Waters.
Oh, wow.
Which is not in the U.S.
No, that sounds so, like, palatial.
It is, in fact, slightly palatial.
Okay.
There is a giant estate there.
Oh, okay.
It's in England.
Ah, yes. Good, good. He's English. Another English driver.
Exactly.
Wowie, wow.
Yep.
They're going to take over the grid.
I did see something on Formula One's Instagram, drivers and their home races, and there are like 5 or 6. We can narrow that down when we actually talk about them. But yes, there are several Great Britain English drivers. So his mother is from Indian descent and his father is Swedish, which is where the Lindblad comes from. That's a very Swedish name. But Arvid is more of that Indian descent. He started karting like they all do at age 5 in 2015.
Wow.
Yes.
20. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Oh, boy.
Just swallow that pill because he's 18.
That's wild.
And then in 2022, he entered the junior F4 category. Now, I didn't know a lot about F4. It turns out it is not associated with the FIA. It's
is it really not?
It's not like the FIA Formula 2, Formula 1. So Formula 4 is for junior drivers specifically, and there's not like one global championship, but individual nations or regions can host their own. Right. So he won several of the regional championships, and those are all on their own, but they go towards points for your super license. So these are all things that he did. In 2024, he gets bumped up to F3.
Which is F3 FIA?
Yes.
Okay. I knew there were regional things for Formula 4, but I didn't realize it was not controlled by those people.
Yes, which is interesting. So then now you're in the umbrella of the FIA when you enter Formula 3, and he started racing with Prema. This is also not a team that I am very familiar with, but is prevalent in the
they're
junior.
Pretty good in F2 up until recently. Because that's where Kimi Antonelli and Behrman were, and their last season of F2, they didn't do very well in the standings because the car ended up not being great when historically Prema had been a kind of a place to be.
It's interesting. much like Williams. Williams had a very good car for a long time, and then they went way down, down. But they're going to go up. I don't we don't have to still go with Continuing right on. So he joined Prema and he ended the season 4th, but he had the most points for a rookie that season.
Oh, good for him. Good.
Yes. So already you see he's got talent. You see that spark that he's gaining. In between the season with Prema, he competed in the Formula Regional Oceania Championship, which I also knew nothing about.
They're like sprinkle. Well, it's like you said, there's 87 different regional ones, which was where my question came from about academy selections, because there are so many karting and junior formulas scattered around the world that it's like, how do you know? Just because you finished first in one doesn't mean you're the best.
Yes.
Because you could be racing in one that's more competitive and get 6th, and you're still better than the guy who got first over there.
Exactly.
Or girl, hopefully.
Excuse me. Or girl. Yes. So that's interesting for me. So like he raced for the Formula Regional Oceania Championship for a season. How could he do F3 and a season of this championship? Well, it's because it's held over 5 weeks in New Zealand. And it's just 5 weeks. It's in January, going into February. And they have 3 rounds of racing per weekend.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're able to get, and I have the feeling that a lot of drivers do this to gain more super license points. He, over that time when he did this championship season, he gained 6 wins, 370 points, which translated to 18 super license points.
Okay. Well, and this was kind of in the conversation as they knew they wanted him bumped up sooner rather than later.
Yes.
And he did not have the points yet.
Yep.
And so it seems like they were kind of doing every single thing they could, flying him all over the world to gather those points.
Yep. Ding, ding, ding. And you remember, as I said, he joined the Red Bull team, junior team, in 2021. So this is already 2024. He's been coached. He's being funneled, essentially, herded like cattle into this training pool of like, get as much as you can.
Oh, because in 2021, we had Sergio still. We did not know we were going to go through 87 more drivers, but they had gone already through Albon and Gasly. And
Yes.
so I think if it had not been already a little bit of alarm bells in the junior academy, then there should have been.
Yeah.
Because Red Bull was, as we eulogized, I've already forgot his name. I'm a Marco.
Oh, good. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Goodbye.
As we eulogized the good things that he did. The junior program used to be, he's not dead, but his legacy is. We were talking about the fact that the Red Bull junior program used to be the standard, the gold standard. And as other driver academies have caught up, Red Bull has fallen a little bit down on their laurels. But I hope that Arvid, through this training that you're showing, through their strategic decisions that they made, that he's gathered enough experience to be able to come into the Formula One grid next year in a new car that's new for everyone and be like, bam.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
But you haven't told us about F2 yet. You jumped
so
us ahead.
He actually, his first season in F2 was 2025. So this was his last year.
Wow.
And as I said, he ended the season in 6th. Yep. He's ended in 6th in the standings with 134 points, 3 wins from 5 podiums.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
So not bad. I mean, he didn't win,
No.
but
Did he have any race wins? You just said
yes, he had 3 wins and he was on the podium 5 times.
that. Nice. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I got to see him race in Monaco, and that was exciting.
Yes.
The only thing other than that I know about him is that he's got great eyebrows.
Oh, this man is very chiseled.
He has the most unique eyebrows I've ever seen. I can't get past the eyebrows.
Keep going.
Just the eyebrows. We're not even going to see them because they're going to be in a helmet, but I'm going to be like, eyebrows.
Yes.
Perfect.
But tell me about your eyebrows. What do you do? Do you condition them?
Yeah.
Do you brush them?
Does he? Maybe. I feel like that was a trend for
Yeah.
a little while that you like brush your eyebrows up
Oh, yes.
and over. And I feel like,
yeah.
is he doing that each day?
Probably.
Maybe it's aerodynamically most efficient.
Yes, Rachel.
Yeah.
You nailed it. His eyebrows are the most,
That's how we got to F1.
his gorgeous caterpillar eyebrows make him so effing fast.
Yeah. Effing. True.
Sorry.
Oh,
That was great. Yes. So now
you know everything you need to know.
Exactly.
Eyebrows and F2 titles.
He's got
Or not
great
titles.
eyebrows. He's quite good looking. And he has been busting his butts at the age of 5, like most of these young babies that we are gaining in Formula One.
Yeah.
So that is interesting. He seems to be, based on at least his career so far, he's a doer.
Yeah.
He's one of those people that just he's going, he's pushing. It doesn't seem like he needs a little rest every now and then. He's in the well, he's also
Primed.
18.
True.
Yeah.
When you have 18, you get so much energy.
Oh my God.
Oof.
Yeah. You don't need to rest on a yacht for 5 days.
No.
I can't wait to see what his training is like.
Oh, yeah. That'll be exciting. Do you think he's going to beat his teammate Lawson?
Yes.
Ooh. Strong yes.
Yeah, I think maybe it's the eyebrows. I just think there's this glint in his eye.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's been kind of waiting in the wings. He's been pushing. I mean, all of these young drivers have that little like, I'm going to grab it by the balls. Unlike, Doohan always looked a little scared behind the eyes.
He looks more Prince Charming than he does like.
Yeah. Oh, this guy,
Until he shaved his head. Do you remember that weird lapse in Alpine history where Pierre Gasly and Jack Doohan both shaved their heads? And we were like, well, it's going to be a weird year.
This is the Russian mob phase. I remember this.
Why did that happen?
I remember. I didn't mind it though. I
was offended.
Yeah, I was like,
Mortally offended.
Here we go.
My
All right.
eyes said, why? They both have such great hair.
Arvid Lindblad has good hair and good eyebrows, which we've discussed ad nauseum at this point.
Yeah.
This episode now needs to be called
Eyebrows.
Arvid's Eyebrows.
Probably will be. That's true. We've done it.
All right. So if you have more questions, I will also say I did troll his Instagram a little bit. It's really hard to tell much about his personality, aside from all of his stats. But I look forward, because you get kind of poked in Formula One. You have a lot of interviews and you get cornered a little bit on some questions. I am excited to see his personality come out.
Yes, agreed. Yeah, because I think we will get funny things from him because of the VCarb social media team. But it was funny to see how Isaac would play into their ridiculous things, but then he'd be like, I don't want to be here. And they started to really play that in and layer that in later, where it was very clear that you knew that he was over the social media games. But Lawson seemed to be like, let's go. One more. Can I sing?
Yeah.
And so I'm curious to see how he falls into that dynamic and how much of it is, I'm enjoying this, and how much of it is, shut up.
This is our dynamic too. Can I sing about it?
We love it.
Yeah. All right. So good things to come. We're excited about that. And
Yeah, the liveries are going to start rolling out. So we'll start to have more things to share about what the grid is going to look like this year.
Yes.
I will say Audi, none of them have the real liveries on. So it was just boring car, but we could kind of see, according to Autosport, that they're doing an in-wash side pod and a, drum roll please, thank you, push rod suspension. Now, how they saw that from the blurry ass photos, I don't know, but that's what they say. So we're going to hopefully get these morsels, both about the new drivers, Arvid and his eyebrows, and also about the shape of the cars that are going to define this era of regulations. I cannot wait.
Do you remember when we got those sneaky pictures of McLaren and they had these like crazy black lines all over? And I was like, this is epic. And you were like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
I hated it, but it is basically to try to camouflage all of their actual engineering decisions. And I respect the ingenuity.
Bring the maze back. I just want to take a Sharpie to that car and find my way from one end to the other. Like, those like follow along.
Yeah.
That's what, bring it back. I want that.
Okay.
I want an activity.
Well, Cadillac basically gave us that with their plain Cadillac livery that they're doing for testing. But anyways, there's going to be a lot to discuss on the color front.
Yes.
So that will be fun. Hopefully it's not all just carbon fiber. No fires.
It's carbon fire.
No.
Burn it off.
Oh no.
Just kidding.
Anyways, I'm so glad we're back.
Me too. It's been a long, arduous break, but fun for some.
Yeah.
So we're back to be where we love and talking about things that we love. And we hope you're happy to be wherever you are, doing whatever you're doing, wherever you're listening. And we're thankful for you.
Yes.
So stay tuned. Next week, we will be back with another episode. Rachel, are you going to talk about, we actually haven't talked about what we're going to talk about.
I would love, ooh. Well, I have 2 ideas. One of them is we must learn about the 2026 car.
That's what I was, yep.
But then secondarily, where are the women?
Oh.
I think that would be really fun to look into F1 Academy because important, and we haven't talked enough about that.
Yep.
And then additionally, there are so many women who are maybe not with their visors down on the grid, but there's so many women layered throughout history and currently behind the scenes or in the garages. And so I'd love to feature some of the kick-ass women that are making the circus happen.
I love this. I love this idea. Okay. All right. So we'll discuss. We'll be back next week with one of those things.
You'll get them both at some point, but it's going to be a little toss-up about which one we do first.
Yes.
So if you have an opinion, write in and you can help sway our vote.
Please. Yeah. And if you know something we don't know, also write in so we can learn about it. We'll blast you if you want, and we'll keep you secret if you don't.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
We love a good tea. All right. Follow us on all the things. We're back. We're here. We're proud. And with that, it's legs out. And away we go. We'll see you next time.